My name is Cliffez, and welcome back to UnderMine. Woo. I'm all ready to get these bosses down again. Are they actually getting harder each time? Ah! No! I had the bomb pilfer and everything. I do think this is probably a secret room here, but I don't... you know what? Yeah, let's trust myself. Alright. I have learned to never trust myself. Perfect. Good lesson to teach me, game. So I think at this point, yeah, I'm just focusing on completing the bosses in each of these levels of Ascension again and again and again. I can probably just leave those there. They're not going to get collected by the pilfers. Or at least if the pilfers do collect them, they won't survive. Yeah, it would take 2 bombs in order to get down to that chest, I think. Good movement, right? Yeah, it'd take like 2 bombs to get down to that chest, so I'm just not gonna do that. Well, at least for a while. And then I'll come back and I'll waste 2 bombs doing it, and then I'll be mad about the result. You know, Rhapsody plays. Why am I still using the melee swing here in the early levels, especially when I have as powerful throw damage as we do? I mean, we have 3 stacks of balance already. Let's go for the income. Because we still have a hell of a lot to buy in the meta progression level. In the overworld, rather. I knew I was going to get too close to a couple of them. By which I mean most of them, as it turns out. I'm pretty sure the explosion radius isn't large enough to get both of these. That is to say, both of those open. It doesn't matter here because the top one doesn't actually have anything hidden behind it, but it could in the future. Alright, well, if we know the exit's like immediately south past that point, may as well backtrack. We still haven't even found our item yet, so that'll be past the exit, I guess. Oh! Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have taken so many hits this floor. Because obviously it was voluntary the entire time. I was just, you know, getting the game into a false sense of security. Lulling it into a false sense of security in particular, rather. It's definitely not that I did a bad. I'm still gonna play, like, a whole lot. Damn it, Mimic. Duplicate almost everything in the room. That's definitely worth. Because that hit potions as well. Alright, that's the last one we're gonna do. Largely because we would die if we did any more. Alright. This could be a lot worse. Rainbow kernels can be really, really powerful later on, especially if I find like a couple copies of the bottled golden kernels, rather. Which is duplicate all gold in the room, and then I duplicate those potions. Ooh, adventurous hat. Love it. And then I duplicate those potions, and then I just have 4 gold potions, and I take those and I quadruple duplicate, or quadruplicate rather. That had to be, right? It had to be. Quadruplicate the gold that we get after killing Celt. Because for killing Celt, basically, like, if I stack a bunch of bombs, I should just be able to do it. Even if my stats aren't particularly good at the time. That said, I do still want to get my helpful assistant leveled up. Especially here. As early as we can. Would love to get golden popcorn, but I'm not going to rely on it. But seriously, game. Golden popcorn, though? Okay, this is a much better handled ranged room than last. Good, at the very least I appear to be learning my lesson. Lightning bomb. I may have wanted to leave that there and then come back possibly later with a transmute a relic in the room kind of effect from a potion or some such. Got him. I don't know if we go to a shop this early. We do have a decent amount of money. That feels like a secret room to me. I'm not even checking for them anymore. I'm just like, yep, that's where it is. I've always had difficulty in this game, like, actually landing where I'm attempting to land during the jump. Which is a good reason that I shouldn't have done what I just did. Drop gold continuously and a bomb. Could be worse. I think there's also probably a tunic upgrade I can get in here. Yup. And we'll see if there's anything else we can craft in any of these areas. I could have sworn there might be like another potion that I could craft. There's something. Potion? Yeah, there is. Seasoned kernels. Duplicates all food in the room. Excellent. So now the decision ultimately becomes, do I pop the Oglycerin early so that I can try and upgrade... Oh, increases throw speed 3 times over as well. Lovely. Do I do that early so that I can try and get a bunch of experience gain, or do I leave it for later? Because I'm feeling a strong, like, use it as soon as I have some synergistic effect with it. Okay. Some synergistic effect being like, oh, increase experience gain for familiars for a while or something like that. Even these really, really early sources of thorium are now giving us a bunch of thorium, which doesn't feel right considering I have nothing to spend the thorium on. Feels like the economy is a little out of whack there. I'm also going to go for deal more thrown damage. Especially if I'm going to be fighting the charged mortar. Dealing thrown damage to me is very, very crucial. Okay, just gonna stay here, just routinely batting them away. Beautiful. It does feel like I'm getting a sense of where the secret rooms are. Not a very reliable one, I'll admit. I'll be the first to. But it feels like I'm getting a little bit of an idea now. So hopefully it does end up being similar to Isaac in that, like, I can tell you all of the rules of the secret room spawns, but I don't actually have to check them. I've just got, like, an instinct for, yep, that wall probably has a secret room on it. And 95% of the time in the Isaac, I'm right. But that's just, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours of experience in that game manifest as a gut feeling. It's a hell of a lot of gold. Very, very glad that we have the spikes to protect it, because otherwise I was probably going to lose a hell of a lot of that. I kind of want to try and get a bomb pill for the spawn because I suspect this wall over here, but not strongly enough to do it. Especially because I don't have a bomb, which would make, you know, blowing up that wall very difficult. Oh, it looks like it's a secret room from this side as well. Gold tooth. Sustain yourself on gold. Okay, so we heal when picking up gold now. That's really good. That's one reason we will want to save the Oglycerin. So we can use it as effectively a heal later on. Especially with the increased thrown speed and throw damage here, it seems like there is really no reason all in these early floors for me to be using melee. I just exposed myself to a risk that I don't need to take. Again, I have over-invested in range over melee, which is why that might be different for me than it would be for you in your save file. But I am starting to make that a little bit more equal. Okay. Good to remember that I have some gold around. Actually, speaking of, sorry, some health around, but it's a happy accident to have said there because gold is also health for me, so I really shouldn't be popping those early. Let's get this one down. There's absolutely nothing else here to check, so go for the kills. Shop's open at the absolute least. Ooh, mushroom. This early on? Between mushroom and gold tooth, we've already got like a really good setup for a run. 3 stacks of vigor as well as 1 in balance. I don't know. I'm feeling good about it. Not feeling great about the fact that we have, you know, nothing to spend our money on. Nothing to spend our health on, I mean. But then again, health is money for us, right? Gold tooth. Also don't like that I haven't got a bomb to get in there. I would need 2 bombs or a bomb and a key in order to access all of it. But they're not going to be relics. If I'm going to get keys, I want to carry them later to get relics. Get something for nothing. You kicks for free. Drop some useful items. Yeah, let's go that, those 2 keys, and drop some useful items again. So duplicate almost everything. No, this only... We had... we had popcorn kernels before. This is seasoned kernels. Got it. Okay. Potion of Planning does drop meat as well as a key and a bomb. Should probably use one of them here. Just so that I can access whatever I can in that room. Let's actually quickly check, just in case there's something down there that looks super suspect. Not at all, though. Alright. Don't let me down. That's pretty disappointing. Don't let me down again. Okay, got a key back. I can hardly be mad about that amount of money. I'm sure if I gave it a go, I might actually be able to summon the courage, but I don't know. Let's go for a secret room here as well. Thanks, game. Had to use my only bomb to get in there. I mean, there's a lot of health sitting on the floor. If there's a transmute machine in the shop, we can use that looking for a bomb. There's not a transmute machine in the shop. Well, that's going to make using the transmute machine real difficult. I should also start to consider, like, if I know that secret room is there, I've already bombed in a room that detected that secret room. So opening that secret room, I should bomb from a different way so that I can check that other different entrance for adjacencies for a secret room. Small optimizations that I'm just trying to get into my head. Pretty happy about the amount of keys I've got regardless, though. Dang it. Alright, you need to destroy this for me, though. What? They aimed at where I was going to be These absolute legend gamers. Okay. That's one down. One more to go. No! Damn it. I've also got to remember, allow the rat's nests to spawn. More max HP for me. And no secret room adjacency here. Fine. Don't know if I even need to destroy those then. Good lord. Thank heck for the surplus of keys, because we clearly need it. Gain temporary damage on picking up gold. Gold Frenzy. If we get like 4-leaf clover, now we have like a really good like offensive build with this as well. Let's go more throw damage. Decreases swing speed and healing is less effective. I also do want some healing is more effective. As my HP bar grows larger, that's going to become more and more important for us. Got to make sure that I don't jump in that particular area. I've been punked by the oil jumps before. I won't be punked again. At least this soon. Man, the throw is so fast with 3 upgrades on this. Kind of feel like I have Sonic Boom. Actually, I wonder about that. What is the comparative strength of a buff from each thing? If something says plus to throw damage, is that the same as getting a balance buff? Like if an item says it? Or do they have comparative strengths? Like, you can get a certain amount of damage from one item and a certain amount of damage from a certain buff. Are all statistical increases similar and uniform across the board? Because I know from commenter, thank you very much to whoever told me this, that the buffs and the debuffs do wholly cancel one another out. Good information to have. I gotta go to the shop. I'm looking for, like, really good potions. Cook all of my food? I don't think I need the pocket grill, actually. Increases experience gain from familiar is a little bit funny. Maybe? I don't think I need it. But I guess we'll kill Celt next floor, and then we can pop it there at the absolute least. Okay. That's won me over. The argument that we'll have a bunch of gold after fighting Celt anyway. So now is the floor where I intend to pick up a hell of a lot of bombs. I have no clue how I intend on picking up all of those bombs, because I'm not seeing any. We'll try. I'm also actually gonna, like, use some HP in order to get across here. Duplicate all basic items in the room. Neat. Good to see it. Because we have a lot of sustain, so we don't really need to worry about trading it off occasionally. Hey, you even managed to take it out as quickly as possible. Thank you very much, Lurker. Definitely go for the item for... Oh, I feel like rounding those corners, like, there could be a little bit more of an allowance. Deal more throw damage at low health. The axe throw is pendant. some reason, I just wasn't even thinking that they could even possibly reach me by that point. Yeah, having 3 of them on the map at this point is far too much. I knew that was going to happen. That is to say, revealing the secret room, which is why I was dodging around that side. But I was very much hoping I wasn't going to take damage to do it. It's exuberance, faster swing speed. Eh. It's fine, I guess. I've got to make sure that Bobo doesn't manage to kill themselves here. So I do actually want one of my attacks to finish it off. Okay. Yep, and then here. Really? No secret room? I'm extremely shocked. Also, staging. What is this? What is that sign saying staging? It's not... It has to be relevant to something. Should I be destroying all destroyables in the room and then assuming that'll help in some way? Yeah, I didn't even manage to kill that myself. My bad. Just don't know what a staging thing is a reference to, though. I'll take the bombs for the easy kill on Celts. So are the bosses actually more difficult in each ascension? Do they get more health? Do they deal more damage? Because I've not noticed anything like that so far. But it's possible that it's kind of minor in impact. The game hasn't necessarily implied anything that would make me believe that either, though. I mean, that's just... Yeah, that's just this room. Fine. Go down to Celt, I guess. Missing a lot more HP than I wanted to by this point in time, but I guess, you know, it's good for the Axe Throwers pendant. I mean, hang on, we might actually be at the point that I just use my weapon. This is like 250 damage for the bomb, right? 250 damage for a bomb where I could just be using my pickaxe for 52 each throw. Doesn't actually seem that efficient. I mean, I guess it leaves me with a larger attack window. Huh. Almost. I mean, if we ignore the fact that you did hit me, you almost hit me. Yeah, that was bad. I'm gonna stop placing them. I actually do want to try and keep some of these. We've got other bosses later. Not bosses that I'm necessarily going to want to bomb. But, I mean, we also just have other floors to traverse. No need to give up all of my resources now. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much all in on the stop using bombs against Celt, unless it's your first or second kill, maybe. Got him. So at least I know that pilfers can't spawn in this room, so That makes using all of this in here a lot easier. And we're just looking to try and boost the experience of the familiar really, really quickly here. So we have duplicates all food in the room and duplicates all basic items in the room still. And also, it doesn't matter that I'm picking these up. I'm still getting the experience for them on my familiar. Great. Down we go. I'd like to get the charge mortar down this run as well. Not necessarily relying on it, but would be nice, you know? We've actually almost got the 3rd level of the helpful assistant already. Not a bad point at which to have it. Especially because they were directly standing next to one another and they don't seem to have any direct, like, melee attacks. That's the point where I'm pretty happy to swap to melee. Might come back and blow that up later, who knows? We're gonna need a lot of curse removal before we want to do that, though. I mean, I should just be leaving the helpful assistant to do all of that at this point. These floors are very key hungry. Guess I'm happy to play along at the moment, but I need some more keys. Golden power, bombs that explode in gold. These bomb upgrade items are, like, universally poor. Actually, no. Rook, Bishop, and the Queen are good because you can blow up multiple different, like, things that you are targeting in the same room. All of the other bombs just don't feel that great. So there's 2 copies of Remove a Curse, as well as a curse removal. Increased gain for... experience gain for a familiar. I'm looking at the Cosmic Egg and starting to think, do I have to take that in order to unlock other assistants? Because it's an egg, right? Births and nurtures fantastic creatures. I might come back for it. Obviously, if I get the gold on the floor to do so. Let's get a healing is more effective. And then bomb that. Getting a bomb bag, as well as increasing potion duration. But we got chance to drop a bomb when taking damage. Curse removal doesn't hit that. Curse removal does hit that. There we go. I love that our helpful assistant can just steal it back off of the pilfers though. Well, I do now have the gold, so do I put my money where the shop is and go and do it? Yeah, I suspect that it is going to be directly related to the progression of getting more familiars. Let's have a look at the items. There are a bunch of blessings I just haven't even seen? Wild. Bunch of curses I haven't, but I can kind of assume what they are. Just because a lot of them are upgraded versions of the curse prior. Like minor and major. Yeah, major inflation as well. The fact that this is the only egg in here makes me feel less comfortable. About how much I paid for it and whether or not it'll actually help me. I've got to remember, I have the ability to duplicate all basic items in the room. That's just keys and bombs. Pretty sure it's only keys and bombs. Alright. Room could have been a hell of a lot worse. Hang on. Fireballs aren't going to open a secret room, are they? Well, no, because if there was a secret room in this room and fireballs could open them, then it would have been an explosion, and that explosion would have shown me the existence of a secret room. So the fact that I couldn't see one either meant that there was no secret room or it couldn't open a secret room. Both of them meaning that I'm wasting my time trying. Okay. Let's try Pilphus. Nice try. Come on, and not a bomb upgrade. At the absolute least, not a bomb upgrade. Thank you. Dylan's Claw. Deal even more damage when you critical strike. I feel like we should just, you know, wholly lean into range and range damage and crit here. Ah, there's an imp over the other side. Dang it! Remember my whole idea of, yeah, let's just always make sure we go for the imps first. Yeah, apparently I forgot that almost immediately. Deal more thrown damage and deal less throw damage. Oh, perfect. Right, let's find all the curse removal. All gross food in chests. Gold duplicator. Duplicate all basic items in the room. Alright, I'm gonna dupe all basic items in the room, and it does affect all of those. Okay, and then I'm gonna buy the popcorn kernel and do it again. Because now we have a ridiculous amount of keys, and, you know, a couple more bombs. If I can come back and get golden popcorn, I will, but I'm not gonna lament it if I can't. Although this floor does seem oddly small. Ah, gain health instead of take damage. That'll be helpful for playing these. Ooh, increase maximum health. Thank you. Okay, and then gain health instead of taking damage. Really felt like we should have come out a little better than that. Oh well. Alright. Keep all the food in the room. We might still have enough for the gold doubler. It's 2100, right? Yeah, 2100. Alright, let's check for some secret rooms. I know we have enough now, but we also have a ridiculous amount of gold, and we have bombs that blow up into gold, so checking the secret rooms doesn't really have a giant downside right now. Especially when it gives you a ridiculous amount of money, which itself is good health. But if only I had the golden popcorn before... Ryan. Ordering. Now, I do have Adventurer's Hat here, right? Yeah, I do. So I should have more secret rooms. Let's go check for some. Don't think there's any adjacency there that's valid. Definitely none here. I can see south of this room. None? Okay, no secret room adjacencies. That's fine. Let's try it down here. Well, I mean, like, pretty much any wall here feels like it could be a secret room. So much so that none of them are. Oh, the ultimate troll. You got me, game. You got me. Bottom side here could actually be a secret room, but I'm gonna blow those up first. Getting myself curse removal. Neat. Again, I suspected these from the start of being a secret room. And managed to find one. Yeah, it cost us a couple of bombs, but we got another curse removal. Swap your items around. Maybe. Could be important later on. And then, just because I want 3 secret rooms because I have an adventurer's hat, I'm gonna bomb that there. Dang it! You didn't manage to get it back from him? Poor play. Yeah, it feels like I'm missing a secret room just because I think there's 2 by base and then the hat gives me an extra one, but I don't have solid numbers on those things yet. I really shouldn't be as cocksure about the things that I clearly don't have valid information on. At some point, I will just sit down and read through the whole wiki for the game. At some point. Until then, though, you must suffer with me. I'll take the key as well. I was actually tempted to swap, but I know how dire the key situation can get later on. So while I'm still missing HP, I am more than happy to blow those up early. 135 on a ranged crit? That is not bad. Burning myself for a ridiculous amount of damage, that is. But let's focus on the ranged crits. Ah, there's an imp! How dare you? They're always so far over the other side of the map that I just don't see them. Let's explore the whole floor before we decide what to do with curse shrines now. Just seems like a better idea overall. Beautiful. That said, anything that wants me to spend a key, I'm happy to do it, like, up front and immediately. Ooh, throw really fast, Sonic Boom. Literally all we now need is Guidance or Ricochet. What's the item actually called? Guidance. It is called Guidance, and the effect is Ricochet. Beautiful. I'm spending a lot of money this run. I don't know if the sewing kit is ultimately going to be a good idea. Curse removal always is, though. Duplicate all food in the room. I don't know about duplicating all food in the room, though. Feel a lot better about it now. Alright. Thanks for trying to steal some of those, game. It's not gonna work out for you, though. The ham has a lot of HP. Right? Let's go for healing is more effective and try and remove healing is less effective. Beautiful, that worked. I think I will actually go and buy the seasoned kernels. I think it'll ultimately pay off. None of the rest of it, though. Yeah, so I can actually keep a hold of a decent amount of money. I mean, we're not even in the den yet. That's where the real money starts to spawn. Yeah. Figured we were going to be able to get back up into full HP with that. Down we go. I'm really ready for the charged mortar. The only way I could be more ready is by picking up guidance, because guidance actually turned out to be quite good against it. That said, I should stop picking up gold. He can heal me later on. Not immediately gonna go for the fight. Unless there were an excellent reason to, and there is definitely not. Honestly, feel quite good about that room. Felt like near flawless completion. I say near flawless, but I'm pretty sure I didn't take a hit. So maybe I should upgrade that to straight up flawless. So my ability to, like, react quickly to certain stimulus in this game, like, you know, an attack pattern about to start, is getting better. Good. There's nothing worse than playing a game for a, you know, not a particularly ridiculously long period of time, but, you know, for a prolonged period of time. And feeling like you just aren't making progress at all. And I feel like that's one argument a lot of people have against roguelikes, roguelites, like this, that the permanent progression means that you don't necessarily have to progress in that fashion. Like, you know, play Rogue Legacy for long enough and you will have all of the upgrades to all of the things, and that makes the game a hell of a lot easier. I'm not necessarily saying I agree with that argument, mind. I'm just saying that it is something that can make me feel like, am I actually getting better at this game, or is the game getting easier over time? Healing is more effective game. So it's nice to be able to notice those kind of, like, small changes that affirm that, yeah, you are getting a little bit better at the game. Could be doing a little faster, but you're still. Alright. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of these rooms would have been hellish before. Also, speaking of, I feel like these rooms are much more stacked with enemies and, like, higher tier enemies than previously. I'll come back for the food if I need it. Gotta say, I've been loving all of these 3 key chests. Although I may end up needing to use the Impish Key Bomb to swap back to get more keys. Not really a situation I thought I'd be finding myself in over the course of this run, but it looks like it can happen. Well, I'm gonna coat my weapon in poison. Well, look, I have 3 potion slots, or 3 free potion slots, so yeah, should do it at least. Now it's just the fight, right? Let's go. Should I use my poisoned weapon here? Yeah, sure. Alright. My own ability to chain lightning is gonna harm me here. Thanks, game. I should probably be dodging over on the other side of the map for that reason. Probably about 3 more cycles with the hands and we'll have those down. I actually got max HP off of killing one of those orbs, but the orbs I know can respawn. Does that mean that I could farm infinite max HP in this fight if I were, you know, good enough at dodging? Or will only the first set of them actually work like that for me? I really wish, like in Gungeon, you could drop certain items at certain times, because there are certain items that are just not helpful. Like, right now, I do not want Charged Lightning. That is, bottled lightning, rather, sir. Like, it's an active detriment to me right now. Heavily limiting where I can move. Galoshes, you know, can be a heavy detriment as well. Certain puzzles can only be solved by taking damage to spikes, and you can't take damage to spikes when you have the boots. That is to say, Wayland's boots. Out. You moved on top of me. That's rude. Okay. The amount of damage this enemy does is actually kind of ridiculous. I only took 2 hits there. So I suspect that these enemies... Sorry, I only took 2 hits in the very end there and I lost about 120 HP. So I suspect that the bosses do more damage over time. Or over ascensions, rather. Was there a shop this floor? Yeah, there was. Good. I'll be going down and trying to heal a little bit in there before we bounce on. Free food in shops. Just buys me some free food right now as well. Maybe I should buy the transmute all relics in room. I mean, we have, you know, a couple more item rooms coming up. At least 4 of them. With this relic layout, I don't know about my chances against Nori. Like, if I get the Salamander's Tail, then I can say, okay, we have a fighting chance. But I'm still at the point where without the Salamander's Tail, I really just... Oh. Fights are off, you know? Game. I just wanted a safe way across. Come on. Hey, I actually managed to get the Necromancer eventually. Whew. Thank you all the traps that have done a bunch of help in this room. Much appreciated. And as soon as I started spawning pilfers, I should have known, yeah, just stay still in a safe place. Because it's gonna get harsh. Alright, still got the keys to handle coming rooms like this. Yeah, the ones that I'm spawning from the eggs are not providing max HP. So there's no reason to spawn them out. Walk on air can be pretty useful at this point. Increased duration of a potion, not so much for us right now, but for the boss fight, that could be really helpful. Drop a random chest. All right. Looks like that just paid for the actual Miner's Flask itself. Holy guacamole, find more altar rooms. This late in the game? I think I'll take that so that I have more access to curse removal, because I haven't been using the altars for curse removal much yet. Which means that the curse removal at those altars is still really cheap. War Paint, increase attack speed and damage when killing enemies. I just picked up the ability to walk on air. Thankfully, otherwise that room would have been an absolute nightmare. Alright. Let's backtrack because we did leave one room over here. I shouldn't have left this room over here because I knew that it was a dead end. So, it's like in an RPG where you always want to go down the dead end first so you can so you can discover all of the different secrets and different items and stuff like that. So as soon as you go down a path and it turns out, oh no, this is actually the progression path, then you have to turn around and go back and find the dead end. Or is that just me? I know it's not just me. It can't be. No secret room adjacencies here. Now, it really does feel like we are missing a significant amount of secret rooms. I'm gonna try it. Damn. Because there aren't that many adjacencies that could be the secret room. There is south. Okay, so 50-50. We got that one wrong. That said, at the very least, we are getting a pretty substantial amount of gold out of the bombs. Could be worse. Now, I know secret rooms can be adjacent to secret rooms themselves as well. But I'm not wasting another bomb in there. Let's try here. Nope. Adjacent to the shop? Eh, maybe. Definitely not adjacent to here. Could be. Also could be. Start removing these curses. Hey, found the secret room. All it took us was most of our bombs. You know what? For curse removal, I'll take it. I'll take it happily. Let's get the Adventurer's Whip. I'd like to get the ridiculous boost of gold that we've had with that before, especially because I've got the sewing kit, so I'm taking all that gold home. I mean, when you can fly over gaps and avoid a bunch of traps as a result, that's amore. Or rather, sorry, the boots of air. Float boots, rather. Float boots. All right. I mean, it's a very evocative name for them. Time to lock the room again. I know it. I know it's very likely to be the case that those will get up, but occasionally they have a bomb in instead. So as a result, I'm going to have to roll the dice every single time. Alright, game, I would very much like guidance. We haven't got much more time to get it. So it's time to put up or shut up on this one. Game, give me the guidance. Or a bunch of HP and the ability to re-roll in a shop. And I'll just re-roll until I get guidance. Or maybe I'll get it here. Who knows? Who knows? We'll come back there later as soon as the floor is completed, so I know exactly how much of my HP I can afford to give away. Suspect there's a secret room adjacency in there. There's a hell of a lot of gold. Oh, I'll pick up Bombushka to get a bomb from it. Put down Bombushka. And then transmute it. Oh. There's a lot of bomb items. Maybe too many. It's way too late to go with enemies drop gold when killed. Duplicate all basic items in the room. Yeah. Soak up gold and get a discount at the shop. Also probably no. No bomb pilfer? Dang. Alright. Now that we're back on full HP, let's go and play the other health shrine. I think the health shrine is ultimately going to be better for us. Actually checked it this time. No mimicry. Oh, that's good. Good gosh, that's good. Actually don't even have the ability to pick up a curse yet. Almost a shame, frankly. Well, that collected the curse removal, despite the fact that I didn't want to, but at the very least, it showed me where a secret room is as well. Hopefully this doesn't have a shrine in it that curses us. No, it's got free food. Alright. Well, we'll come back later for that. Drop bombs continuously. Nitroglycerin. Time for us to get out of here. Arguably, it was time for us to get out of here a while ago. But drop bombs continuously. I wonder if that's going to drop specifically golden powder bombs? Health, health, health. Bit more health. And bounce. Achievement unlocked. Glutton for punishment. No clue what that is. Is there like an in-game achievement viewer of some kind? Not that I can see there. Possibly in the overworlds, but I don't remember seeing anything like that. Hilarious. Good prank game. Bomb at 90 degrees. Well, look, if we find the bishop's bomb, we can come back. Oh, look, no bishop's bomb. Regenerate health over time, recovers health, avoid falling into holes. Regenerate health over time is really, really good for the boss fight. I want that. Duplicate all food in the room, and we can do that twice. I'm gonna take both of those, just because duplicating something that's been duplicated is very, very powerful. And especially now that I have a transmute machine there, I have some way to invest all of the HP that I could get. So my goal is just wait until I find the room that looks like it has the most food in it. Then duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Well, duplicate twice. Food will sometimes duplicate itself for 4 bombs. That's not that bad. 1 key for a bunch of bombs, and then I'll take that. We especially want that right now, because that could end up in a room already having, like, pretty much duplicated food in it, that then I get to duplicate with myself. It's gonna be good. Or rather, it could be. The max HP scenario is real good. That's not gonna be the healthiest room. We'll find a better one. Also, let's just deal with the unsealed urn first, because I don't know what it does, and I don't want to find out, frankly. So if I myself don't blow up a cursed lantern or whatever, the purple fires, if I myself don't blow them up, can I avoid taking the curse? Like if I manipulate an enemy to blow it up for me? Because I think I've avoided the curse like that before. Not currently holding curse removal, am I? No. Let's go increase potion duration. Then remove that curse. I'm happy to have the increased potion duration largely off of the back of the troll sweat that we have. Just so that we can rely on it more heavily in the boss fight. Thank heck I came in on this side. The other side would have been hellish. Having the wolf spider jump at us while we were trying to do all of that just would have been a nightmare. Alright. Thank you, secret room. What have you got for us? I'm just gonna take the key. Yeah, I think we're done with that room now. We might save the double duplication of food until next floor. Oh, hang on, this could change my mind. I did not think I was going to be on the right plane to be hit by that. Yeah, this is definitely going to change our minds. All right. Dupe the food. Dupe the food again. Yeah, now we have the ability to use the transmute basically forever. So let's go and do that. We're looking for the Adventurer's Whip. I'm sure we're looking for other things as well. Oh, look, the ability to dupe more food. Yeah, I'll do it. I wonder if the transmute machine will eventually blow up, though. I'm a little worried about that, actually. Also, it's going to outpace my maximum HP pretty quickly. That's going to be a problem, too. Yikes. Yeah, we're going to be making a lot of trips back and forth here, I feel. Discover the secret shop could actually be really good here. Find somewhere else to do our rerolls, maybe. Let's discover the secret shop and see what's down there. There's no transmute. That's unfortunate. That's the Adventurer's Whip, though. Money. Also take all glycerin, just because it'll probably pay me back more than it cost here. And then I think I'll go upstairs, use the old glycerin, and then come back and take another troll sweat. Pilfers are finding it hard to move for all of the meat in the room. Also, we just found another secret room. If only we had one of those self-sack shrines. Super useful here. Absolutely gotta love that amount of money. Sure. Throw faster. This episode's already 1 hour before I get to the 4th boss. I don't know if I could throw any faster. With those 2 troll sweats, I actually feel really comfortable against the final boss. Lacking Salamander's tail makes it a little bit more dodgy. It's another old glycerin. Probably no. I mean, I guess old glycerin in the boss fight would increase my damage as a result of the gold frenzy. I think it'd just give me a lot to focus on. That's curse removal right there. Maybe we do pick up the curse removal. I mean, we pick up the curse removal and then drop a different potion anyway, right? Then start transmuting that. Double your bombs. I don't know about that. Soon we won't be able to transmute anymore. That's when I'm quitting. I want to at least get as much value out of this as I possibly can. That's temporarily increases your throw damage. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, there's enough for a full heal here. Then I can go in and use 500. I could probably use 550, but then I wouldn't be able to full heal after that. I'm gonna take those keys as well, actually. Yeah, if I go 550, I won't actually be able to full heal afterwards, so let's bounce. If I'm not going to get an achievement for spending 500 on a Transmute Shrine, I'm probably not going to get an achievement for spending 500 anywhere. Still worth trying, though. I should actually just check, like, the list of achievements. I've always been planning to. Every episode. But then as soon as I finish recording UnderMine, I go and start recording something else. And then by the time I remember, oh, right, UnderMine. It's because I want to come back and play more UnderMine, so I'm not really keen on reading at that point. This and Atomicrops have been just so lovely and promising. And yes, you know, admittedly in each case, probably Atomicrops more, a little content light, but they're both games that I'm always really, really excited to just know that, oh, I have that game to record today. Hell yeah. Super fresh. Not bad. Could have been worse. Check what we got in here. Well, I'll tell you what we got in here. We got a Transmute Shrine, although we have no special rooms. No special items in here. Don't know if that means I can't get any. Oh, Whiplash Serum. Okay, there is one there. Good. Temporarily increases throw damage. Probably won't need it. Thank heck I have flight, otherwise that was going to be very, very treacherous indeed. Alright, throw one here. Right, yeet one here. Fine. Let's wake both of these up. Really? Well, I'll be. And I was all prepared for a fight. So I'm hoping I find a curse shrine this floor. Oh, it looks like I won't. Instead, we find a cursed chest. That'll do. Because I've got curse removal available. Secret room to the north as well. Thank you, game. Deal more throw damage. Immediately get to remove that curse, as well as get Knight Pendant. Is this going to join with the Axe Thrower's Pendant? It is not. Okay. I was pretty certain it was going to. It's fine. Happy to be wrong. Or at least happy to know now. Yeah, the astral bombs don't really do anything for us at this point. Why do I feel like there's definitely a secret room to the south of this? For no good reason, as it turns out. I think we're pretty much ready to get out of here. Keeping 44k at the end of a run is pretty good. I'm already assuming I'm not going to win the fight. Okay, temporarily increased throw damage. Okay, I do have the range now to light one of them from the other. Beautiful. That is actually something I've wanted to be able to do. Requires very specific positioning. I don't know if I can even reliably do it. But proof of concept is there. I'm honestly just fine with the fact that I'm dealing less damage right now because, yeah, there's not too much I can do about it. Haven't got the Salamander's Tail. If there was a potion that wasn't, you know, throw some fireballs, but, you know, imbue your fire with weapon, that would be super useful if I could imbue my fire with weapon. Dang it! I was actually hoping to win the fight taking no hits so that at the end I could say, haha, no sweat. But instead I probably will have to use one of these potions. Use one sooner rather than later here. Hutta, hutta, almost. That's one. That's not going to contact the other one. Damn. Maybe I just need my damage to be high enough that 25% of my damage is still enough to take him out. Although currently I'm critting for nothing. Which is, you know, bad damage. But, please stop hitting me. Because when you hit me while I'm jumping, I actually fly through the air like a kite. Never mind, it looks like we will actually get Nori. Hell yeah! Haha! Clean run! Also got an achievement, Hail to the King. Which I have to imagine is kill all 3 bosses in the same run. Woo! Woo! That's absolutely cleaning up. If only I'd held off on my gold duplications. Peasant, you've done well to adventure this far. Okay, so it's the same. Yeah. Just needed to make sure it was the exact same. The old ones are never truly destroyed. All right. Transmute all relics in the room. That's going to be pretty good for us. We bought everything we can buy here. We haven't unlocked an extra hatch. No more hatchlings. Okay, so that item is not related to getting more hatchlings. How do I get more hatchlings? I assume you get more hatchlings by taking out extra familiars. I do need more throw range so that I can light those sconces off of one another in the final fight. Throw RNG? Ah, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Alright, it looks like we're starting to buy these out. Iron woven sack. Look, that has to be the final upgrade there. Really? Diamond studded pack. Oh, God. Iron threaded mitts. Fine. Well, that and these shops, these things from Dibble seem to be basically all we can do at this point. So we need a couple more runs like that, and then we will be able to have officially bought everything out. Beautiful. Until then, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been a long episode of UnderMine. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.